Unbelievable. Ipob gives condition to deny Nnamdi Kanu and end Biafra agitation. Chima Igwe reveals. The indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, says there will be no end to its agitation except President Muhammad Buhari's government is sets a date to hold a referendum on the secession of the southeast region from Nigeria, according to a press statement endorsed by the spokesperson of the group, Emma Powerful. Nigerian government must bear one thing in mind. Ipob is not fighting to restructure. We are not against restructuring, but our demand is not restructuring. Powerful insisted that Ipob's demand is the restoration of the Biafran state, just as he posited that all we need is a date for a referendum to decide whether or not we want to continue with this forced marriage. He further urged those who think Nigeria is ready for restructuring to have a rethink, just as he pointed out that those currently benefiting from the present lopsidedness have made restructuring impossible and so are very unlikely to heed the clamor for restructuring. The statement read in part: restoration of the sovereign state of Biafra is a divine mandate. Our eternal leader, Dim Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu, told them to restructure Nigeria. They said no and killed millions of Biafrans in the war. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and Ipob did not come on board to demand to restructure. We are for total freedom and independence. Ipob also pointed out in the press statements, this is even as the indigenous people of Biafra, Ipob, on Tuesday rejected the visit by former Abia State Governor Orji Uzor to its detained leader Nnamdi Kanu on Tuesday, claiming that it violated the court order guidelines for visits to their leader, who has been in the custody of the Director of Security Services, DSS. The lead counsel to Ipob, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, stated in a statement he issued from Owerri that the group has commenced an investigation into why DSS should allow the former governor to visit their leader. According to Ejiofor, we can at best describe what transpired on Tuesday between a visitor whom the detained authority ostensibly aided to violate the authority ostensibly aid. The DSS is not obvious of the term of the court guideline, which they have consistently maintained in the past that it must be obeyed to the letter, and through which positions they had denied many friends and attorneys of our client access to him. However, caution was thrown to the wind yesterday, and instead of insisting on this full compliance with the existing guideline, the DSS, for reasons best known to them, allowed a visitor access to our clients even before the time scheduled for the former visit and without his lawyer being present during the visit. It is of serious concern that the visit was conducted without strict adherence to the court order guidelines, but more condescending that the visit later became a subject of political gimmicks. If our client Anthony's, his flesh and blood brothers and his wife will visit him in due compliance with the court order guidelines, how can the DSS authorize a visit from any other person in gross violation of this guideline? There is more to it than meets the eyes, which the DSS is now under a compelling duty to explain to us. Granted that this name appeared among the list submitted at the 11th hour alongside the names of the lawyers scheduled for the visit, but hurriedly proceeding to conduct the visit without us being present in line with the requirement of the guideline left us with many unanswered questions. We have initiated a formal process towards ensuring a thorough investigation of what transpired yesterday, and we shall not hesitate to formally address the world on this subject if there is an attempt to sweep our petition under the carpet. It was their view that the order of the court and terms has laid down guidelines to regulate visit to our client is to ensure his maximum protection from persons who may wish to secretly seize the opportunity to hurt or intimidate him into accepting a false narrative outside the dungeon where he is being illegally detained, and they could achieve this through threat and or coercion. Hence, the need for the presence of his lawyer before granting any audience. DSS will not say they are not aware of the court order and decision. In fact, DSS is part and parcel of this Nnamdi Kanu's trial, because they are the one making Nnamdi Kanu available on each of the trial. So they are aware. They are aware of the terms and condition of visit. Who visits? Who's supposed to visit? When to visit and when not to visit. The time to visit. They know all of these things. They know the court order and the court decision. So, allowing Orji Uzor Kalu to visit Nnamdi Kanu is a planned and well-cooked job. They wanted Nnamdi Kanu, they wanted Orji Kalu to really meet Nnamdi Kanu. That is why they allowed him to go in. Because under normal circumstances, if we are to follow the court order, Orji Uzor Kalu is not even supposed to be allowed. But because of that very agenda of President Buhari, that is why they allowed Orji Kalu. You see, they believe that Orji Kalu is a tool that can be used to, convince Nnamdi Kanu, but the reverse was the case. The moment Orji Uzor Kalu met Nnamdi Kanu, he never believed what he saw. According to eyewitness, Nnamdi Kanu slammed him and warned him never to come to show his face in detention again. He never believed it. You see, this same Orji Uzor Kalu has visited Nnamdi Kanu before his capture in UK, trying to convince him, giving him offers to abandon Biafra, that he is going to make him a governor in Abia. You see, Orji Uzor Kalu is a very dangerous figure, and the Igbo is supposed to be very, very careful of him. He must not be trusted or believed. He is not someone to be trusted. He is not someone to be believed because of his hidden agenda. No wonder they all loved him in the north. No wonder they all believed him in the north. It is a warning. What do you think? I am not trying to be biased here, but I'm trying to say reality, trying to be neutral. Do you understand? So let me start hearing you to know what your take on this very, 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 very issue. Maybe don't forget your comments concerning this are very, very important. Don't forget your comments are very important. Don't forget to leave them below the comment section. Click on the subscription buttons as well as the bell buttons to get updated each time we upload any new videos. Thank you.